Hi,
Yeah,
how are
actually,
you
I was
doing?
technological system. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. I'm great. I'm feeling very enthusiastic, and you know that I have completed all of my assignment today. So I'm feeling very, like successfully I've completed my job today. So I'm feeling very enthusiastic. Yeah.
Nice.
So shall I introduce?
Yes, you can introduce yourself.
Okay. Before going to deep dive session, we can have introduction. It would be good for our audience also. So I'm Ranjit Kumar
Yes.
Gupta. I'm from Faridabad. And I'm completed my BTech from uh, Electronics and Communication Department, and I'm working professional. So I'm working in MNC companies in automotive domain, and right now I'm working as a team lead, and I'm leading 20 persons in my team. And usually my work is to assign the task to them and get the status at the end of the day. And if you talk about my hobbies, hobbies to interact with the different people, understand their mindset, and work with them, and also the most important thing is to learn from them and add up extra to our skills. So this is my hobby, you can say. So this is like a snapshot of who am I right now. So could you please introduce yourself?
I can also introduce myself, but before moving forward to introduce myself, I would like to know about MNC company you mentioned, right? So you assign the work to your employee who
Team
are
members,
worker.
yes, yes. Who is working under me?
Okay,
So actually,
so
I'm the team leader,
you are a team
right?
leader. Okay.
Team leader, and I have a leader. Actually, I have a team of 20 members,
Hmm.
and I personally assign the task to them. And after all, they have completed their work, and I'm checking the status
Could you please
daily.
tell me a little about the company? What kind of work and all?
Okay, I'm working in one of the MLCs, which works for the automotive services to the OEMs. OEMs like the Mercedes, Audis. This is the OEMs. This
Hmm.
company is manufacturing their own car, which is
Hmm.
high-end car, right? And
Hmm.
I'm providing the services. Services means that I'm providing the software facilities to them. So I'm
Hmm.
working with the different kind of functionality of the car. So as
Hmm.
per the customer demands, like we have to develop the functionality.
Hmm.
For that we have to do coding technically, right? Software
Hmm.
coding we need to do, and it
Hmm.
is actually comprises to the modules because you know that every requirements have its own modules. So that modules technically we are assigning to our team members. They have to work on them, and after that, like we have a deadline. So within the deadline we have to complete the work. So I am the one who is just monitoring the work, how much work has been completed by interacting with our team members.
Hmm.
Then after I'm just giving our status to
You check
the
out these
client.
things. Yeah,
Exactly.
I got it. And you already mentioned in our earlier conversation about your work. I forgot a little, that's why I asked you to tell me again. Okay, now I would like to
Okay.
introduce myself. So, as you know about my name is Mandisha, and I'm from UP, Uttar Pradesh, district Rampur. And I'm a YouTuber as well. I've completed my graduation and post graduation both in Urdu and English language, English literature. And actually, from just yesterday, I just started my channel, a new channel. So I also upload the conversational videos and solo videos related to English. So yes, and if I talk about my hobbies, I love reading, speaking, traveling, and talking to new people in English, speaking in English. So this is my one of my favorite hobby, I would say. And yes, I'm very pumped up to speak about to discuss the topic in this video. I'm really pumped up to talk to you. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your nice introduction you have. Actually, you have completed, I think, most of the thing in your introduction part. You have completed your, graduation, post graduation, and now you are just working on your hobbies, like You need
Hmm.
to, like, your hobbies improve the interact with the person, understand their mindset, and you love to like discuss on any topic. So I have one topic for you, right? So we can discuss on them because we just gone through the educational period, right? So we
Hmm.
studied like since our childhood and up to now, like we are learning something. So I mean, some people like got opportunity to go to the hostels, right, for the studies. Mostly the village, the person who belong to village, they got so they didn't get the much facilities for their proper educations, right? Right. So if
Hmm.
they got their primary education at the or the schooling at their village, so if they wants to have middle or higher level education, they need to go to the cities or like big cities or towns, right? So
Hmm.
in towns they live in the hostels. So I just wanted to just discuss that, like, what's the hostel life for the students? So could you please
Actually, I haven't
give
experienced
your
this, but I think it is so difficult because we live far from our home, right? So it's very difficult to live by our own, and there are many advantages and disadvantages in my perspective to live in hostel, especially students' life. It's very difficult because they live far from their family, they miss their family, and there are many things happen. Like they, if I talk about the advantages, so it's about like they get independent if they become indisciplined, they work, they do all the work on the time. So I think these are the advantages to live in hostel life, and they can uh, they can work on themselves more, and they have the social life as well. When we are in home, and then I heard on social media as well, and there are lots of good people who are very educated, and they say if you live home, if you live at home, so you don't develop yourself, you can't develop, you can't grow as a person if you are homebody, if you live only at home. So for growing, for evolving as a person, you should take step outside to see the world, to become, to get the social network, right? So I think it's very important to make friends and to meet outside people. So I think it's best, it is good to live in hostel as a student, because it really helps you to improve yourself, improve your communication skills, because you interact and mingle with lots of people, connect with lots of people, I think. So it really helps me a lot. And when I hear about the hostel students, especially there are many friends, okay, of mine, they have lived hostel life as a student, and they have spent their whole like childhood time in hostel. So when I hear about their story, about their hostel life, so they talk about like they spend lots of time in just studying only, and they are very punctual as well. So I think it just makes you a very good student as well, because you get the environment of studying. When it comes to home, sometimes you are not able to stick to your routine, and sometimes you are not able to study every time, because you get distraction, and you don't, sometimes you don't feel like studying as well. But when you have the environment of study, I think studying, then you make up your mind to study with every student, I think. And so many things. I really like hostel life in my perspective, because I have spent my lots of time at home. So I can call myself homebody, but I just like to live outside. I just, if I want to live, I just wanted to live a hostel life, but it wasn't possible for me, because I come from the background where people give make lots of restrictions for girls. They don't get, they don't give the permission to girls to go anywhere, especially for studying as well. So that's why I didn't get this chance. But I think there are many advantages if I talk about the hostel students' life. Yes. What's your point of view,
Yeah,
Ankita?
yeah, yeah, great. Like you have given your great insightful, thoughts on this. Really, actually, you already told that like you have not experience of such life, hostel life, but I have. That's why I choose this, topic, right? Because I belong from a small village, from Bihar, right? I am from basically from Bihar, and one of the district, Saharsa district, in Bihar. So actually, I completed my primary, education like 10th from my village high school. Then after I got opportunity to, go to the hostel. So generally, the person who has some ambition in their life, maybe, that I fortunately got a good, good teachers in my village who actually give the tuition to me, and they actually guided me. If you want to have big thing in your life, then you have to leave the home, leave the village, because there is not much facilities for you to give you such that that you can get so much leewide, and they will provide you facilities for proper education. So really you have to, give yourself, uh, extra time in the hostel. So you need to go to the hostel. So, actually, ma'am, I feel that the study properly is very important for every student. Right. So for that, like many students leave their homes, like the villages, you can say the villages person has not much, the facilities. So they leave homes and come to the, a small city or big town, you can say, as per their, expense, like as per their live support, they can go there and for their studies. So the generally they actually live in the hostels, right? So the hostels provide the ideal environment for them to study, right? Some hostels are big and some are smalls, right? So mostly the students live together in the hostel. So if you are living in a big hostels, having few would be more, and you might be not supported to give the high fee. Then you can live with other students by sharing rooms, right? So in this way, the person are living in the room. So we are one of them that we are living sharing with our friends in one room, right? So generally, a hostel room has one bed, right? Only they provide you the one bed for each students, one table lamp and one cupboards, right? And like you have your like bag with your clothes and all, right? You have to take out from your small villages or somewhere else. So it depends on the facilities provided. Sorry, hostels are various in different places in the town, right? So as per our need, we are just getting the hostel facilities. Or the important thing is like meals are also provided in the hostel, right? And the food timing is the fixed, right? And the food is simple and nutritious. They are providing as per their nutrition to every students. And they're actually the hostel superintendent is the head of the hostels. So they are given us the permission to go out, or the coming on time. So these types of instructions has to be followed by every students. Otherwise they just punish us, right? So students are, actually, in any chance, they don't want to break these, because they are giving a high punishment to everyone if they break the rule. So there are many advantages and disadvantages. Actually, you already given many points regarding the advantage of the hostels. The students become more caring, because they actually habitual about the caring themselves, and also they become cooperative and self-dependent because they are living together with other students. They are caring and sharing with in nature. because they have no choices, because they are not their home, so that they would say that I will not eat this food, or will eat that food, so they don't
Yes,
have
we
the
can't show
choices.
tantrums. We can't throw tantrums, right? We can do at home, but not in hostel. So it's very difficult. You
Yeah,
have to just adjust, I think, whatever you have and whatever you get, you have to take as it is. You can't throw the tantrum, right? No one can see
exactly,
that.
exactly. Exactly. If you are feeling sick or something, if you are getting ill, that you have to care by yourself only. Maybe the hostel superintendent will provide you some medication and something. If you will go uh, badly sick, then they will take you to the hospital and all. But after all, like we as students, like who actually living together, has to take care themselves, right? So each other, they are carrying each other. So this is also good things for the life ahead, right? Because after all, we have to be live alone after sometimes, right? So maybe the girls has to be, maybe the boys or girls after married, they are just living single, living alone as a family. So these kinds of thing has get experience through the hostel time. And also, like in hostel, there is good advantage is that like you are getting good facilities and good environment for studies, right? In every aspect. If you are like maybe if you want to have group study there and interact with the person, your communication would be improved, right? And you would get the leadership skills, right? The most important thing that is not getting people at their home, so they would learn later, right? So these types of facilities can be provided in the hostels. And
Yes.
but on the other
We
hand,
get the environment because it is all about environment. We don't get this kind of environment at home because
exactly,
our
exactly,
parents can't focus all the time that
not
you have
better.
to study. But when it comes to environment and you see the people around you and the students who are very studious and intelligent, so if we have that
Mhm.
environment of people who are studious, so we become also studious. I think we become also intelligent and smart in studying.
Maybe I've seen that in a hostel, that if the people is not more student, it's the medium kind of student, but they come into that environment, they become intelligent.
Yes,
Right, because of the
exactly.
environment. Yeah, because they see that everybody is focusing on their studies. Some
Yes.
person are just carrying out their work, right? Their extra homework or something like that. Maybe their tuition work. If they take any tuition for any subjects, they are focusing on them. Then people are trying to, catch up those environment and become good or brilliant. I've seen in the hostel. And also,
Yes,
like
it's
they
all
miss
about
one
like
thing, like
it's all about
they miss their family
environment
love and care.
shape us, right? It's all about सोहबत
Yeah,
का असर होता है
environment shapers.
environment shaped us.
Exactly. But more disadvantage is that like especially they actually miss their homemade food, right? While living in the hostel, and you also miss your social gathering, which is happening in our local areas. Social gathering, like marriage ceremony, like we just miss the marriage ceremony of many relatives, maybe the cousins' marriage we miss often. Actually, we get participate in on marriage, means on sisters or brothers' marriage, but missed friends or any cousins' marriage. So and also some social activities which is happening in our happening
Exactly.
in our
But
local areas.
it's
So
yeah,
we
we are
miss
not
it
able to attain these kind of things.
uh,
Yeah.
so we miss it from the future
Hello.
perspective, right?
Hmm.
Hello.
Yes, yes. It was internet connection unstable. Yeah, now it's fine. Yes, you were saying
Yeah.
about marriage, like we are not able to attain if we are in the
Yeah,
hostel.
we are not
Yes,
going
this
to
is
attend even
difficult.
some social
Yes,
gathering.
this is the missing part that
Maybe some
we say
puja
कुछ
is,
पाने के लिए कुछ खोना
yeah,
पड़ता है. We have to lose something to get something, right?
yeah.
So we, for
We
having the
we
good
actually miss some
environment for
festivals
studying.
also.
Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, yes, yes. For getting good environment, hostel facility is very good. You know, like
Exactly.
I personally have hostel experience. Like I do invest our 10 years time in hostels. Right, right. Then after I completed my BTech, and that I'm surviving. After completed my BTech and joining
BTech
professional
in
lives.
you
Yeah,
have completed your BTech in which subject?
in electronics and communication.
Electronic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned earlier. Sorry. I forgot that. Okay,
Yeah,
so okay, we have talked about hostel life a lot, like students as a
yeah.
student. So I just want to know you have also spent your hostel life as a student. So I would like to know something related to this, and you have lots of experience, right?
Yeah.
So could you please tell me, like, was there any moment like you missed your family terribly, something like?
Yes, yes. Many times you can say like some relatives came to my house, maybe Bua kind of relative came to my house. Sometimes my maternal uncle came to my house, but I was not getting any chance to meet him. Like maybe 5 years has passed. I never meet my maternal uncle. Maybe some other facilities, sorry, festivals I missed to attend. And sometimes I missed the social gathering, or some fairs has been you know actually participated in our village, in any occasion. Like I missed those days. Wanted to, yes, I wanted to attend that ceremony, but due to some reason, maybe some examination has passed, some extra activities, some mock interview is just passed, I have to prepare for them. So due to this, like, my father is not allowed to come. No, just focus on your study. Then after,
Like
like,
your father
life
didn't
life
allow
is
you
yours.
to come.
No, my father, I actually, we need to get allowed from my parents. Then only hostel superintendent will allow us to go. Right. Actually, they need allowance from my parents. Then only I am able to go from the
Hmm.
hostels. So this kinds
Yes,
of thing
you
is
really need to
I
get the
felt,
permission from your parents to
yeah, yes.
go home.
So that's why I missed
Yeah,
many
this is
occasions.
important.
This kinds
But
of,
I think your parents should given the permission, okay? Because these are, I think every festival is very important,
yeah.
especially
He was
if you are
humble.
able.
Yes, he was
Yes.
humble. He was humble enough to like invite me in the home. But they are asking, is there any examination nearby? Then I told, yes, yes, one examination is just one week away. Then they are not supposed to allow me. No, 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 don't come. Please attend your examination, and you have
Hmm.
whole life with you that you can enjoy after that. So first, like, give your examination properly.
Hmm.
Then you can come here after examination. You can come here one month, right? But okay,
Exactly.
okay, occasion will not come again and again, right?
Hmm.
So
Exactly.
uh,
This
on
is
the on
something.
the yeah, on the sake of examination or something like that, we are not able to attend that occasion. Sometimes my own cousin marriage, I was not able to attend because that time my examination was uh, very near. you know
Hmm.
so
I
this
can
kinds of situation
understand.
I have felt. So
Yes.
you can understand the feeling of the hostel boy.
Hmm.
you know so we are just faced many problems. Sometimes we felt ill, felt sick 2 or 3 days.
Hmm.
Just we personally take care all these things,
Hmm.
and come out of all these ill issues. So this types of situation, that was, I personally remembered those days when I was passed through. Then I realized that it was the time. Yes, it actually learns me a lot, like how to handle the situation and all. Right. So this is good
I
thing for
also
me.
think it's good. Yeah, it's very good. And if I talk about me, I have mentioned many points. Like I have talked about a lot hostel life as a student, but after listening to you, I also think like We miss lots of festival, and it's very challenging, difficult to live alone as a student. In hostel, we get gathering, like we get friends to talk, to connect, to share our feelings, but they can take the place of family members, right? Friends can't take the place.
Mhm.
So I think
Actually, I
yes,
went to the hostel
somewhere
at the
or
age
the
of
other
30.
we miss our friends, we miss our family, right?
Family,
So
yes.
I just want to say one thing. I really like hostel life because it is something, as a girl, I like it. But when it comes to you, you said like you didn't like, you missed you lots of festivals, and you didn't get the opportunity to attend your cousin's marriage, wedding, something. So you couldn't attend, right? Just because of the examination was around the corner. So that's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you didn't get the permission from your parents. That's like it is like something fine, but when you get the friends and you make also sweet memories with your friends, right? So
Yes, yes.
I think
I
so.
have many friends. Yes, I
You
have
have,
many good friends in
did
my
you have,
hostel. I
do
learned
you
a
have
lot.
still contact with them?
Yes, yes. Many of us, we are just connected and call him, for 2 or 3 hours sometimes, right? So we have many, closest friend, you can say, like we know each other since my childhood, you can say. At the age of 12, I just go to the hostel. So since then, like we have many friends and we many memories, like we are sharing each other sometimes when we get time. And now, like many of friends, living in Delhi, so often we go each other's home. You know that I also built my home house here in Delhi. So, so they came to me on some occasion, maybe the birthday of my brother, sorry, sons and daughter. I have two children right now. So they just attend, and also often go there to attend
Do you want your
their.
children? Do you also want to send your children in hostel?
No, no, no. This
Why?
is very, struggling life. No. This actually the people at the current time is will not endure that kind of struggle what we had. Right. That time, like we had some money problems. Also, we need to take care. We also think that my father is providing these facilities. They are sending money. How they are sending money to us, and we know that like how to manage all these things. Right within this that small amount of money, so we don't have extra freedom also. So we endured and we managed this. But the today's situation is different. The today's people can't manage, right? They don't have such patience also. So like we are giving, whatever the facility I can give our children to them. So my one of my daughter is studied in class standard 4 right now, and uh, you know my son is younger than her. He is standard 1 right now. So he's just studying nearby school, which is nearby my home, which is good school in Delhi. So you have heard about DAV school. So she's reading in that right now. Both are reading in
Every,
same school.
could you please repeat? I didn't hear.
Yeah, actually, my uh, daughter and son both are, they study in same school, DAV public school in
Mhm.
Delhi.
Every public
So
school. Okay.
DAV public
Great. So
school.
you
Yeah,
don't need to send them because they are studying in good school.
because
Earlier, you didn't
we
have that opportunity in village. There was no
yes,
such
yes, yes. I was in village.
facility.
Yes, yes.
Yes, that's the
We
reason
didn't have
to
that
go to
facilities,
hostel.
but
Mm.
we make the environment that I can like provide my child to go to the city's school and all. So due to
Mm.
our struggle, like we have won it, right? So actually, somebody has given sacrifice, then only other people can, get opportunity or get levied or get advantage. So that works.
Exactly. Okay, so
Yeah.
now I just need to go. because I have to edit the video as well. So yes, I have a little time, but it was really nice talking to you, and it was nice discussion with this topic. So I
Yeah,
really
thank you.
enjoyed. Yes,
Thank
yeah.
you for joining the call. So certainly
It's
we
my
will meet
pleasure.
again.
Actually, I was doing something, was washing clothes, and I thought, no, I
Okay.
want to join this because I was pumped up to talk to you because we have been trying to connect, like, and you were messaging. I was just procrastinating because there were lots of work. That was the reason I wasn't conversing
Maybe,
with
maybe I can
anyone.
understand. Yes, yes.
Yes,
Actually, there are lots of work in their home. Yeah, that's why the people needs to. Sometimes we are hard to manage all these things, right?
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's
Yes,
nice talking to you, Mantasa.
same here.
Always pleasure to talk with you. Bye.
Yes, bye. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day. Yes,
Bye. Have
it's
a
my
nice day.
pleasure.
Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome.